What with this being Masters Tour More and Disorder, I thought it appropriate to highlight one of the unsung heroes of the mini-set, Scribbling Stenographer. A very neat combo-oriented card that was used beautifully here by Shuzo DS to get a quite remarkably powerful pop-off turn on his innovative build of Rogue. And while he ultimately fell to second place finisher Leandro Leal, I feel like there's some real potential here.
It'll be a big ask though. The reduced Edwin, of course, from the Shadow Step is going to come down. Shuzo needs to find something here because, again, these Stenographers, it's a good thing they're in the deck, right, Sol? Because this is exactly what Shuzo needs at this point in this stage of the game. If you fall behind without a clear plan, without, an obviously super large Draka or, Sinstone, you need something to fight back. And it looks like the Stenographers will be able to do at least just enough.
Yeah, and the debate about how much those Stenographers are doing, I think, is what is influencing this choice right now. Like, obviously, Graveyard is the more aggressive play, but does he need a null to be able to answer the board state effectively? I think that's what the debate was in that situation.
Ooh, good pickup. Bone Spike.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Those Swarmer Spike location Stenographers.
Yeah. I like this as well. He did initially look at Bone Spike in the Theotar, but this turn not only squeezes in just more stuff, but also you just don't want the null alive, and the Stenographers just value trade into Theotar instead. So, yeah, after just a quick glance, makes a lot of sense there from Shuzo.
Good choice saying the word Stenographer as much.
Like the Hydralodon's two heads that quickly multiply into many more, the two branching paths on Spring's turn will ripple into a multitude of consequences depending on his choice. Does he take the safe line of clearing most of the board with Abyssal Wave, hoping to take the long game? Or does he go for the throw with Deathborn, taking a monstrous amount of damage, but setting up a potent counter-lethal? While I was clearly in favour of the safer line, I can admit now that Spring's braver line was a stroke of genius, leading to a devastating Tess Greymane and a swift lethal.
Ooh.
Oh, it's almost good.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, you can go weapon. You can go Trickster, tank the 5, and then Abyssal Wave. Right?
No, he wants Deathborn.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Look at all these skellies.
It's so many tentacles.
Dead. 12, 17, 20, 24, 25, 26.
Man, poor Finley. He gets down to the bottom of the ocean. He finds a pit full of skeletons and tentacles. Kinda just dead. And then he goes face.
He's going in.
He's going with another Deathborn. Oh, look at this.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Oh.
Oh, it's so much damage.
This was sick. Okay. You
Oh
know
my
what, Spring?
goodness.
I take it all back. I take it all back. Any doubts I had. This is disgusting.
That was very cool. Now I'm just going to die. There's no way to reach unless School Teacher can pick up something that can deal 2 damage to this Najik Hex, and there's no way to reach it before this Mountain Bear has to be dealt with. And pretty much even on health, to be quite honest. So, oh, quick shot, okay. Or explosive? If you pick explosive here, and then Spring attacks with Mountain Bear into the explosive, Najik Hexen dies mid-attack, does it complete its attack? Yeah, it does, right? Because Death Rattles would happen after.
Probably, yeah. Although, does... I don't know. It's like Explosive Trap resolves mid-attack, right? Doesn't it?
It does, yeah, but does the Death Rattle resolve mid-attack is the thing.
I can't remember. I don't think it's going to matter either way, because I think that's just it. Lethal on board, right?
Yeah, why did he... crazy?
This is the ideal buff priest pop-off turn. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
And we ride. Gets to choose the right card because Gift of the Naru is going to draw it anyway. Didn't even see what it was. Assumed it was a wig from the speed at which it was taken, and there it is. Ends it. Heal up. Clear the board. And that's about all you need to do.
There's enough healing. The deck isn't, super heal heavy, but there's enough in it, with the help of maybe a hero power or two here and there as well, that it's enough to just stabilize. Because you often only need stabilize for one turn, right? Because you're hitting your opponent so hard the turn after that it's normally enough.
Yeah, this matchup is just miserable. I haven't looked at it, but I imagine if you filter for high ranks, this is in the 70s for Priest. It's such a strong matchup. And there we go. Lovely. End up leaving the Tamsin alive, which could be the only alarm bell in the situation, but no, Language Hacker is not going to listen.
Now we're getting to the really good stuff. Fury Hunter on Boar Priest. And while I could understand if you were underwhelmed at first by this rather unflashy clip, I cannot overstate how impressive this turn is in the wider context of the game. After essentially full passing the previous turn, Fury manages to draw the perfect number of cards on a double Northshire Cleric draw turn, while clearing the entire board, saving all necessary combo pieces, not overdrawing, and leaving no key cards in hand for Theatar to steal. He just makes it look so easy.
You technically have Denathrius next turn, but only dealing plain 10 damage. I don't really see that as being quite worth it yet.
But now surely with one more minion committed by Leandro, it's worth going in with the Pyro Cleric now. The Pyro Double Cleric, it looks like.
Full Northshire? Is it really time in the grand finals?
Yeah, 6 draws here is plenty without overdrawing. And Fury had this planned out in his head. You could clearly see there's no hesitation about the order. Didn't want to damage the cleric immediately, not till the second spell was played.
This gives him 3 more cards exactly, which is perfectly up to 10. He could then end with trade away the amulet, most likely, just so that's not in hand. Keep it away from any Theatar shenanigans, and then...
I did Burns or Devour. Okay.
Exactly, yeah, some way to clear up the board. Oh, this makes it look so easy.
Despite giving us some of the longest series of the Masters Tour, it looks like Leandro Leal's control lineup may have finally met a swift demise. After a very quick win on the Priest and Hunter, Fury Hunter only has his 30-card Ping Mage left to get a win. However, at only 2 health and facing a 15-15 Devourer, I'm struggling to see a way out for Fury. But then I guess that's why I'm on the casting desk, and Fury spots yet another stunner of a line to be crowned the Masters Tour More and Disorder champion.
I think is only out, weaving in a Sorceress, because he's going to have to play both of these cards if he wants to survive anyway. There it is. Okay.
Another ping face. He has Reckless Apprentice, dealing 6, which is the same as 2 Frozen Touches for the same cost, so doesn't actually add total damage.
And it means next turn he has access to
18.
18 damage. Yes.
But that's guff for armor.
But that's literally the one card that saves Leandro Leal in this instance.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so sick.
There's still the damage on board though.
That's true, yeah.
Which can be spammied away, but the death rattles on the skeletons are pretty relevant.
If they both go face,
Then he goes to 18.
it would be lethal, yeah?
Oh gosh. Probably don't spam me, right? Like, what's the most likely way to preserve health here? It's like nourish for ramp even? You get another 3/3,
Right.
and then you can silence one of your guys to value trade. It's going spammy though. So they have small chances of hitting face, but yeah.
However,
It did not.
it didn't hit, but Fury Hunter just has the clear line now to just try and answer this board. Like Reckless Apprentice for
True.
6 plus a Frozen Touch answers the Devourer, and then he's just back on track with another ping on the following turn again. It even upgrades it.
It does. Oh my gosh, that's true. Like, Leandro's also just out of damage. He had to play the Denathrius early to stabilize. Fury just has this in the bag. I don't think there's any other Discover effects left for Leandro.
There is Theatar that he could hit. Theatar is the out to steal Frozen Touch, right?
Oh. But, yeah, he'd have to get the infused one, exactly.
Correct, yeah.
But
Or find some way to kill off his own guys to infuse the other one, which gets much more complicated. But
Right.
I think realistically, the mana has to be Nourish, 5, Theatar, 9. Oh, no, wait, but then there's no mana.
Does he have an Innervate left?
Yes, so it's Innovate plus Theatar.
No way. Okay, he can Dredge Theatar and Innervate? Oh, that's not it.
Oh.
Nope. Denied. That is crazy. Fury Hunter got through so many layers of armor.
It's starting to settle in. I think he's starting to realize he's done it. As the plays come down, the mana all expended. Fury can hardly believe it himself.
It's happening! Fury Hunter has won yet another Masters Tour champion of the last one of the year, Maw and Disorder.